Peters, and I'm a candidate for the Mild Moderate Education Specialist credential at Azusa Pacific University. And today is January 15th, 2016, and I'm going to be presenting a SADI strategy called Reciprocal Teaching. Reciprocal teaching is an instructional strategy used to increase reading comprehension in a cooperative learning environment. As it relates to English language learners, it benefits them greatly. One, it helps with L2 acquisition. Also, they have a low stress environment, which actually builds their confidence. Reciprocal teaching is an instructional approach characterized by an interactive dialogue between the teacher and students in response to segments of a reading selection. The dialogue is based on 4 processes: questioning, summarizing, clarifying, and predicting. There are 4 parts to reciprocal teaching: the questioner, clarifier, summarizer, and the predictor. All right, and now to demonstrate reciprocal teaching in action. So basically, once the students are broken up into their groups, each one has their role and responsibility. You're going to assign a text. Okay, for today's lesson, we're going to look at the textbook, which is for 8th grade. It's called The Human Odyssey, and it's on the modern world from 1400 to 1914. And so we're just going to look at this page just to give you a quick snippet of how reciprocal teaching is demonstrated. So after you assign the text, so for example, we're going to look at fighting a revolution. Now, the kids are going to just read this passage. Now, when you're doing reciprocal teaching, you want to give the students chunks. It's not necessarily they have to read the whole text. You kind of really want them to be able to break down certain sections so they can really do a closed reading activity with it, really get explicit with the text. So, for example, looking at the fighting of a revolution, after a student has read it. All right, so looking at the section entitled Fighting a Revolution. So you will have your students to read this either silently, or you can designate a reader to read it within a group, or the teacher can read it themselves. Okay, so just say I read it. Okay, and after I read it, I'm going to take turns. Or I should say the students are going to take turns.